Made this.
Men, I call upon you because you are strong. Words from the great book. And naturally, men are expected to be the stronger sex. Men are expected to work hard, be courageous, to love, to be strong, to be a perfect husband, to be the head of his wife, to be a father, to provide, to be accountable and honorable, to protect, and to be a role model for his children. But how many people actually pay attention to men, especially in these times that we are living in? How many people are willing to listen and be compassionate to the male counterpart? While this video is mainly about men, let it be known that we appreciate every single woman. I mean, they are the centerpiece of this earth. They are like a special treasure, and this world would not be the same without them. Most of us need them into our life, and the Creator knew this from the get-go. Hence, Eve was created to be Adam's company. However, men are enduring a lot in this time and age. Not necessarily because of women, but more because of society. And not many are willing to speak out because of various reasons. In some countries, women are the first, then the pet, and then men. In these countries, women seem to have so much power and rights. Men often remain quiet because they feel they will always be wrong. No, this is not a sexist video. Women should have rights, but shouldn't it be equal and the same for men? If not, how can men fully express themselves without being under some sort of scrutiny? Look, a healthy mind is just as critical as a healthy body. And there are many things that can have an impact on man's mental well-being. Depression can impact on an individual's ability to complete daily tasks, and interaction with friends and family, and overall health. If this gets severe, it can actually lead to one taking his own life. The suicide rate for men is extremely high if one should compare it to that of women. Remember, men should be stronger. But what is strength if we are weaker mentally? If men can't find a way to cope with their problems and find reasonable solutions, then all that masculinity is just for show, because deep down, many are weak and crying out for help. Addiction. A lot of men resort to this as a form of escape from everyday life problems and to get some sort of comfort. This could be a particular drug or alcohol or gambling. Now, as life progresses and problems increase, a lot of men turn to this. This is something that can become out of control. So, if anybody is going through this, seek help ASAP. Relationships. Now, this is something that is not talked about much. But men do encounter emotional abuse also. But this may not be highlighted so much because women are naturally the emotional beings, while men are more physical. But if a man is being verbally assaulted or having his partner talk down at him, isn't that emotional abuse? But again, we are expected to be tough. Therefore, we are expected to just take those words and brush them off without feeling hurt. Then again, people might look at you funny if you decide to share your problems. Oh, these might just be words. But there are some men who are actually getting physical abuse, but will never tell. Of course not. That's too embarrassing, I would assume. Plus, whosoever is experiencing these type of abuse may feel like he is losing a part of his manhood. And telling it to another person may feel like it's actually making it worse. But just like a woman who is getting abused, it's always better to talk before it gets worse. Some women don't choose to control and self-regulate their emotions. Hence, that man that is in their life may be afraid to fully express themselves because they are worried about the reaction that they will get. Some women even use their emotion to escape accountability and expect men to tolerate it. At every time a man say that he's okay, he's being truthful. Some men are battling demons that one could never even imagine. Some men are really struggling just to find a reason to keep going. But he's expected to be okay despite all that he may be going through. And then again, who really cares? But my brother, don't give up. Because guess what? I am okay too. And I feel your pain. Statistics speak for itself. Most people who are in prison are men. Most school dropouts are men. Most of the homeless are men. As a man, this needs to change. And we ought to start doing things that will improve our life and make this world a better place. Look, we ought to realize and accept that we are not that fortunate as our female counterpart. Therefore, whatsoever it is that we can do to make ourselves rise higher, then we should. Remember, we must set a good example for our sons just to ensure that they are a better man than even us. Despite all that a man may be going through, he still have to take his role. If not, women will surely do it for him. Again, we appreciate all the good women. Success will definitely come easier with you by our side. Men who fail to take care of their responsibilities and abuse women are really a disgrace and making it bad for others. Men who seem to lose their balls and shy away from what they were created for are actually a part of the problem that other men are experiencing as we speak. As a male, we have to recognize the world that we are living in and come together to help our brothers who may be losing their way. Some men tend to isolate themselves as they get older. They don't make an effort to gain friendship and tend to shy away from social engagements. This may be due to some psychological issues that he may be trying to solve on his own. One of the hardest blows for a man is one that is not able to provide for his family due to unemployment or other things. Now, a man in such position do need help, just so he don't have a mental breakdown. A man that earns less than his female partner will always feel insecure, and this might cause a problem for such relationship. So, it's best for all men to try and elevate themselves, just to be in a position that brings him some sort of comfort, even if nobody or nothing else does that. First human being created was a man. So, until we recognize our worth and start to be our brother's keeper, this world will force us to be quiet and make us feel worse on the inside and continue to act strong and put the best on the outside. All men need to stand up and be a part of the solution. If you all love this one, please like, share, and leave a comment. If you are new here, feel free to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss out. Blessings.